everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Handy Mandy TV, and as you can see, we're going to be very busy on this project, and it's going to be a continuation of the Christmas decor. Most of this can be purchased at the dollar store, and you have some options. First, what we're actually doing is a little kind of centerpiece for the porch. So you're going to need, you go down the Christmas decor and they have this bucket, which of course I've painted, and you'll be able to see the directions, and I believe it's $2, and it's just, you know, a planter for, just a planter, and I guess it's a seasonal thing because it was with the Christmas decor. Also on the Christmas decor, you have the option, it's not mandatory, but option of 40 miniature light set, $2. We are using, I used this last week with the super easy candle centerpiece, but I used one pack of these 8 mini disco ball ornaments, and these are the 3-pack of the large ones, so we have 2 sets of each, and this is $2.50, this is $1. So $2.50 for the large and $1 for the small. You are also going to need, as you're painting, a drop cloth, which is $1.25 in the painting section, hardware section of your dollar store. You'll need a paintbrush. It doesn't have to be fancy. You are going to need some gloves because we are going to be using some aerosol spray paints, and they do have toxic labeling on them. A paint palette, which is in the craft section, for $1. You're also going to need in the craft section Crafters Acrylic Black, all-purpose acrylic, and that's $1. So when you grab your gloves, that's in the kitchen utensil department. Grab also some steel wool so you can use it for cleaning. The piece was massive. I actually just cut off a little bit of the edge because I didn't need a lot. And what's a great thing too is because it's so huge, you can expand it, cut it into sections, and at the same time you're sharpening your scissors. So all you need is a small piece. I didn't remember checking, but I did get these. These are barbecue skewers, so like the little wooden skewers with a pointed end, and you put all your fruits and veggies and meat and stuff when you go to barbecuing. And we are actually going to use these because our items, which are the pine cones, so just I cut them in half, and you cut them on an angle so that you still have a pointed sign on your other end to stick it into your Aquafoam. So 2 things that you can rummage up are pine cones, which we are going to be spraying white, and some kind of pine leaf. Now, if you don't want fresh, because fresh will require that you purchase additional items, but it will have an authentic feel, so that they stay watered throughout the season. So any kind of pine will do. I just happen to have a tree of this on my front porch, so it's whatever your taste is. Anything that's wintry, or when you go to the dollar store, pick up some artificial stuff that you would like to, as a green kind of stuffing for your display. If you're doing fresh, go to a floral department or a florist kind of store. What you want to pick up is this green square, and it's called Aquafoam. This is $2 when I got it at Sobeys, and when you're there, pick up some floral life, so food for flowers and plants. And I'm going to show you real quick after the rest of the items how to set that up while you're spray painting. So if it doesn't take that long for you, this is needs to be done before you go out and paint everything. So the 2 aerosols that you need, now the stuff that you're buying is not at the dollar store, so the Aquafoam, and yeah, you get the Floral Life stuff for free because it comes with flowers. 2 Krylon Aerosol paints. They're both well, this one is for indoor, this is indoor. It's the Satin Brilliant White, and this one is the, which of course it's got white down the front. This is the Metallic Brilliant Silver, and this is for indoor. So this can be, either of them can be sprayed on metal, wood, wicker, or more. And of course it calls to be primed, but it's going to be outdoors, so I don't really... I'm painting the underlayer black, so I can consider that my priming. So you can get those at Walmart. They are both $5 each, or $4.99. When you go to the craft section, grab yourself, it's like a $4 glue gun, unless you've got some other kind of glue you want to use. Glue guns work really well. Pick up some hot glue sticks. This was, I think, $7 or more for this pack, but it comes with a pack of 100. But if you want, just grab the $4 glue gun at Walmart, but then pick up, they have the little glue sticks that will fit, and they're a pack of 16 for $1. So that is, oh, and make sure to have some scissors because you'll need to cut down your pine stuff. So I think that is all the directions. Now we're going to get your Aquafoam all set up before you go painting. And then you guys will see the clips of all the painting that I did for the pine cones and the box. And the skewers I also painted just in case anybody could see them. So I'm taking my Aquafoam and I'm putting it in a Tupperware container that reaches above the Aquafoam. And actually I'm taking the Aquafoam out and I'm going to be filling it with water. So open up your Floral Life flour or whatever flower food that you got and just pour that in. Go ahead and stir it so everything dissolves. As I've been advised by the florist, you just take your Aquafoam sponge and you just let it, you just put it in and you let it absorb everything. So not only is it absorbing the water, but also all the flower food that's going to nourish your live plants that you may or may not have gotten. So if you're getting live plants, this is going to come in handy. So I'm cutting them with a long stem because I can always take these off. And any orange ones that are dead. Just give yourself some room to work with. And take off any of the leftovers on the stem. You can always cut it down later. So if you need to, you can bring your box out and cut as much to fill the box, just so you can judge on how much you're going to need. So I've plugged in my hot glue gun, which of course wants to shift around because of the cord. And these are all now spray painted. So now I'm going to hot glue gun these together so that this can slide right into my Aquafoam.